Okay, back to PowerPoint to review a few of the concepts you want to keep in mind when you are creating your box plots. Now, once again, the box plot is just one way of visualizing the pocket price by market variable. It's just a way to quickly be able to see what type of variation exists in your pocket prices across regions, across salespeople, across whatever variable you choose. Naturally, if you are working with a variable that's continuous, I would recommend you use the scatter plot instead. If it's a discrete variable, stick with the box plots. And what you're essentially trying to do is you're trying to search for what the variation between the pocket prices that you see in the marketplace are. Is this something to do with order volume? Is there something specific about this market segment? Is there something going on with your salesperson itself? Is there a regional difference in pricing? Beginning to identify what is driving your variation in prices, that's the start of actually beginning to understand it and then manage it. Because ideally, you want to move to criteria-based discounting rules. You don't want all of your pricing discounts to be tactical. You don't want ad hoc pricing decisions to be made. Ideally, you want to try to design rules that work for your company, design rules that make sense for your industry, for your marketplace, and ultimately, creating rules will provide you with better pricing outcomes than simply doing ad hoc pricing without any rhyme or reason for why you are giving away your discounts. One of the things you could do, as we did in the example in Excel, create a box plot by region. See what type of variation you see. See if you start to notice trends. Is there anything interesting? Why is the Midwest, the custom, and the Southeast, why is their pricing so much below everyone else? And when you look at that, when you start to have conversations with your stakeholders, find out what's causing that. Is that a justifiable pricing discount or not? And if it's not, then perhaps there's an opportunity for you to create an actual rule, create a price floor. Say, well, you can't give out pricing below this level unless you have some type of management sign-off. Or perhaps you can create target pricing. Go ahead and see exactly what everyone should be aiming for, and then throw that on your visualization just to see how all the regions are stacking up to the target. The simple fact is there are a lot of variables you could potentially look for correlations with pricing. Everything from the customer type to what type of delivery requirements they have, what type of account you consider them to be. Are they a strategic account? All of those things can be plugged into this type of analysis. Just once again, if it's continuous, use a scatter plot. If it's discrete, use a box plot. So with that is all of the material I have for you today. So I want to thank you so much for your time and for your attention. My contact information is displayed, so feel free to reach out if you would like to keep in touch. You can contact me at both my email address or at LinkedIn, and I would recommend that all of you do join our email newsletter. You can join that by visiting wiglafpricing.com or wiglafjournal.com. Join our newsletter so you can keep up to date on everything that we have going on here at Wiglaf Pricing. So thank you once again, and happy pricing.